M, F, K. Marry, kiss, or miss.
So the game is MFK, right?
Right.
Marry, kiss, or miss.
Right.
MFK.
Right.
And we have a list today of characters that we don't really know, though I think they made a splash.
Okay.
I think it might be difficult to answer the questions. Yeah, that's
I will have a go.
part of the game anyway, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Sybok, Riker's dad, or Picard's brother. So obviously we're doing relatives of people
Right.
that we know.
Right.
And so Sybok, who of course was Spock's half-brother,
Right.
Kyle Riker, that'd be
Right.
Riker's dad,
Riker's dad.
and Robert Picard,
Yeah.
Picard's brother.
I gotta say, this is incredibly easy.
Really?
Oh, yes.
Really?
Yeah, it's incredibly easy.
All right.
And I will do my best to detail why, not only why it's incredibly easy, but why I've chosen each one.
Okay.
Right. So here's the thing. Sybok is a little on the loopy side. I mean, he's all like, first of all, he turns up, no one's ever heard of him.
Right.
So clearly there's some element of whatever's going on with him that his whole family's like, just don't talk
because
about him.
That never, ever happens with anybody in Spock's family.
Well, it didn't up to that point.
Okay, well, it didn't up to that point, but now
it's like a thing
right.
that they do, you know.
Right.
Every time there's a new series, we get a new a new Spock relative.
Yes. He's got a kid.
Has he?
Yeah.
Oh, does he?
It's not, well, you see, so here's the thing. I don't know if you would consider it canon, but Star Trek 3,
Yes.
he is on the Genesis planet.
Oh, right.
And he goes through Ponfar like a few times. And
Right.
it was apparently written in, although left out, but it's implied in one of the lines that was delivered by Sybok. Yeah, she's now with child because it never really occurred to me how one-sided Ponfar is. I'm sorry. That just crossed my mind for the
Right.
first time ever. It's like, I sort of assumed that everybody was going through Ponfar, but Spock was going through Ponfar, and yet Sybok ends up, at least in some tellings, you're with child, if you will.
I think there's got to be. I'm sure that somebody's done some research on this because these are questions that I've had about Ponfar as well.
Okay.
Like, does everybody go through it at the same time?
Yeah.
Or is it like everybody has their own individual cycle?
See, because on the podcast Mission Log,
Right.
the guys were talking one time about the possibility that Ponfar is just a mass hysteria.
Right.
Yeah. So, yeah, we'll have to check on that. Researchers will have to get back to us.
Yes.
If they will.
Okay.
All right. So you were saying about Sybok.
So Sybok, I don't think seems like the most stable person in any case.
Okay. So Kiss, you're saying.
No.
Oh,
No,
okay.
I think he can jaunt off to the center of the galaxy by himself.
All right.
He can do that on his own.
Yeah.
Wait, who are the other choices? Oh, Riker's dad,
Yep. Kyle. Right.
Kyle Riker, and Robert Picard.
Yes.
Right. Let me just put it to you this way.
All right.
One of them's related to Riker,
Yeah.
and the other one owns a winery. So it's pretty easy which one's going to be the marry and which one's going to be the kiss.
Yeah, you know, the one who owns the winery is going to die in a fire, right? Literally.
Wait, this is marry, kiss, or miss. This is not like fall desperately in love with and pine for the rest of your life after he dies
You just want to
horribly in a fire.
inherit the winery? Is that what you're saying?
I suppose that would be the logical, like, if eventually that were to happen.
Right. Okay.
I'm not like planning for it now.
fine.
What the thing
I'm
is,
saying you have to plan for it. You know it's going to happen.
but in canon,
Yes.
also I don't marry Robert Picard. So I think we're taking this game with
You
we
make a
don't
good
really
point.
know what the future is going to hold for us.
Okay. Right.
Maybe it will turn out that I'm really excellent at saving people from fires and they don't die in the fire.
Yeah, maybe so.
I mean, that really then changes what the movies end up being like and Picard's motivation. And
Okay. So your list then reads
yes, Oh, I thought you were going to tell me back.
No,
and I was
no.
like, okay, so yes, to be completely explicit and clear, I would marry Robert Picard.
Okay.
Mostly because of the winery.
All right.
I will own up to that.
Okay.
I would kiss Kyle Riker because he's a Riker.
Yeah.
And I will miss entirely Sybok.
Interesting. All right.
So I would like to know the same of you then.
I think you'd probably marry Sybok for the exact reason that you would miss him. Yeah, I know, right? Because he's kind of loopy. And here's the thing: if you're having a bad day,
Yeah.
he can undoubtedly make you feel better. That was his shtick. That was his gig.
Oh, right.
He was like, "Oh, share your pain," and I'll be like, "Yeah, somebody was mean to me at work today," and he'd be like, "Oh, come here," and he'd like hug me, and I'd feel 1,000 times better.
Okay, let me postulate a little scenario for you.
Forever. Yes, go ahead.
What happens okay, so this day, it's been a really busy week and you run out of toilet paper. Would you at all trust Sybok to run to the store to pick up more toilet paper?
Well, I think a relationship honestly should be, like equal division of labor. And so I think maybe I would stop and pick up toilet paper on my way home.
No, but would Sybok ever think to pick up toilet paper? No, he'd be off gallivanting. He'd be like...
Okay, so here's the thing.
Okay.
Sybok decided that what he needed was a starship.
Okay.
He got one in like 2 days.
He's resourceful.
He is resourceful. I think he would probably just run next door and get some toilet paper and make new friends.
I still am having doubts about the the scalability of his personality there.
I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
But that's my answer. I marry Sybok.
Okay, I respect your life choices.
Thank you. I would kiss Robert and I would miss Kyle. It's got no use for it. None. Daddy issues up and down with Will
That's true.
Riker.
He wasn't.
I don't think Kyle. I mean, because Riker, while he would take a shot at anything that walked in, he hit on Lal, and she was like 5 hours old, maybe, right? He would take a shot at anything that came by, but he was always respectful and caring, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm not getting that off Kyle Riker. I think he would be calling me a cab before I was quite ready to leave.
I was wondering how that sentence was going to end.
I got no use for that. And Robert, well, I don't think he would be. I don't think he would be particularly attentive, but I do think he would get me good and drunk beforehand with some excellent wine. So
Yeah.
I mean, you're smart taking the wine forever.
Yeah.
I will accept the wine for an evening.
Right.
And me and Sybok, we're gonna go have nutty adventures.
Thank you for listening.